Hey everybody, this is another Vinyl Finds video. The first little batch here is actually a trade I did with somebody in the vinyl community. His name is Gus, goes by Invader of Your Heart on YouTube. And first that I got was a 45 picture disc, pretty cool Todd Rundgren. So I saw the light on it and Why Can't We Be Friends? Pretty interesting. Next, and this is the one I'm most intrigued by, is The Dictators. Really cool 70s, kind of garagey proto-punk stuff. I wasn't really familiar with them before, so after hearing it, I was really excited because I'm really digging it so far. Next is a collection of singles by Squeeze. I had this on CD, but not on vinyl. Cheap Trick, One on One. And lastly was Wall of Voodoo. Actually, I don't have him in front of it. He actually gave me a couple of Cheap Trick 45s as well. Moving along, the rest of these are going to be records that I got. I think most of these are in the mail, maybe a few I got locally. The first one's a really obscure band from the 70s. I think this is the only thing they put out. And once in a blue moon, I actually will take a complete flyer on something even without hearing it. Read maybe a few blog reviews, and I wasn't disappointed. It's called The Movies. Very good 70s melodic pop music. I don't know, somewhere I would just say if you're a fan of, Billy Joel and a little bit more of a guitar-driven Billy Joel or Elton John, it's very good. Next is a band that I'm exploring as a recommendation from one of my best friends. He was turned me on to this band called Crack the Skye, and this is actually one of their later releases. It was on. Came out in '89. It's called From the Greenhouse. I've only listened to a few tracks, but this one actually sounds a little bit different from what I heard from their stuff in the '70s. I would say this one's a little bit more kind of Pink Floyd, like really like even late about this era Pink Floyd. So it sounds like they were kind of going for that sound at the time. Got another one. This is actually pretty rare too as well. It's I believe the singer from the band, John Palumbo, and I just listened to this the other day and I was very happy with it. It's really good stuff. Next is completely different. It's a band called Riot, Rock City. This is kind of hard rock. I wouldn't call it metal. It's just sort of heavy early '80s rock. Good if you like the sort of early Def Leppard stuff, or just sort of the straight ahead, no nonsense hard rock stuff. It dates fairly well. It's it's of the time, but it's not dated like a lot of the hair band stuff. Got Neil Young's Landing on Water. I guess this one was considered one of his disappointments. I can see why. It's a little uneven, but still, if you like Neil Young, there's some good stuff on there. Next, got some prog. This is Gentle Giant. Good stuff here. This is one of my favorite prog bands. If you're not familiar and if you like progressive rock, I would definitely check them out. They're really really good. They do a lot of stuff with syncopated backing vocals. It's really interesting. Once you listen to them, you can kind of hear they had their own thing going. Next, we got a reissue of The Seeds, self-titled. This has got Pushing Too Hard and Can't Seem to Make You Mine. Love both those tracks. Something called Jumbo Drums by Morton Gold and his orchestra. It's easy listening, a little bit of exotic influence, but it's mostly easy listening. We got Sketches of Spain by Miles Davis, a nice reissue copy. And lastly, the little blues is Taj Mahal, Music Keeps Me Together. This is actually not even that bluesy of a record. There's a lot of island influence and different kinds of stuff in here. So, but it's definitely good. That's it. Thanks for watching.